Welcome back to Iowa's News Now at noon. Sarah Riley is joining us once again for our Ask a Lawyer segment. Today we're talking about something probably all of us saw last night, fireworks. And with that in mind, there, kind of a flight risk there. So I just want to touch on a few things in terms of liability.
Sure.
Kind of our first scenario is if you're shooting fireworks off and it goes on someone else's property and damages that property.
Well, if it damages somebody's property, you're shooting whatever, some sort of firework, a projectile, goes into the neighbor's property and actually causes significant damage. I mean, I'm not talking about a little bit of burnt grass.
Sure. Yeah.
So it goes through their window, breaks their window, catches their carpet on fire, and their house maybe doesn't burn down, but they have substantial damage. You're gonna, assuming you have homeowners insurance, your homeowners insurance is going to have to pay for that claim because you're the one who let off the fireworks, and you're the one who, the fireworks. There's no set trajectory. You may think, oh, okay, I'm going up here, and you shoot it up, but it goes straight.
A little more unpredictable.
Right, and so even though you didn't mean to, just like when you slam into the back of a car, you didn't mean to hit the car, but you're still responsible. So if you cause damage to somebody's property by letting off a firework, you will be legally responsible. The question comes is, do they have the ability to pay?
For sure. And then, on the other sense of it is, again, you're shooting off fireworks and you hit somebody.
Yeah.
And, there's kind of two ways that can go, whereas, hey, I'm going to shoot off fireworks. Or it's, I'm going at your head, and that's kind of more of an intent there.
Yeah, if you intend to shoot off a firework and you actually intend to hurt somebody and you're successful. So let's say you shoot off the bottle rocket or whatever and you point it right at somebody and you're mad at them and you say, I'm going to, whatever, and it hits them and blinds them, you're still going to be liable. You may be charged with a crime too, but your insurance company is going to say that was an intentional act, just like if you intend to run over somebody and you run over your neighbor with your car and go back and forth. Your insurance company is going to say that's an intentional act, we're not going to pay. The government, the prosecutors will probably charge you if you intentionally hurt somebody with a firework. If you don't intend to, and hopefully most situations are this, where you don't intend to hurt somebody, but because you didn't see them coming around a corner.
It sputters out,
Right, you didn't notice that your neighbor was walking around on the sidewalk. All of a sudden, you've let off a firework and they get hit in the eye. You are going to be legally responsible. You're probably not going to be criminally charged, but you're going to be responsible for all the damage to that person's eye. Yeah,
well, hopefully nothing like that happened around our neck of the woods here. I know a lot of people were concerned with losing some fingers and along the lines like that, but always something important to touch on when we roll around to holidays like this and New Year's. But Sarah, thank you so much. And of course, if you have questions for Sarah, send in your questions to our newsroom email. That's news@iowasnewsnow.com. And as always, this segment is sponsored by the Tom Riley Law Firm.